Hello everyone, welcome to this video class, and today you will learn how to make your first Simulink model, okay, by using a Simulink. Okay, and this is basically a model for a vehicle velocity, and we will use a very basic example so everyone understand it very clearly. So what are we modeling? So basically we want to model how fast a vehicle goes by using this particular formula, which is m into dv by dt equals to f minus r, where m is the mass of the car. So let's say 2000 kg. F is the driving force, for example, for the engine or the motor. R is the resistance, which can include your air drag or a frictions. And the answer or the output is the velocity, which is v bracket t, okay, and which means speed of the car at every time. So let us use simple values to make it easy. Suppose the engine force F equals to 2000 newtons and resistance is your 500 newtons, okay. So the mass is equals to 1000 kg. So acceleration is your 2000 minus 500 divided by 1000 equals to 1.5 meter per second square. And if we keep this for a 20 seconds, the speed will be 1.5 minus 20 into 30 meter per second, or around 108 kilometers per hour. Okay, now we will model this small model by using a Simulink. So now here we will start with the Simulink modeling. Okay, so modeling of that basic simple model. Okay, so basically here we will use a simple blocks. So for that we need to open a Simulink window. So you can directly come here new and select the Simulink model, or else you simply type here Simulink and enter button. So it will open a new start page. From here you can just select create model. Okay, so this empty canva will be open. So before starting any model you need to save first of all. So save, select the first underscore model. Okay, so this is saved. Now here we will use a very basic simple blocks. So first I will open constant. So type here constant. Okay, now next thing is what we need to copy this block. Okay, so I will add 2 times constant block here. Come to format, I want to show some hidden names so you can see the names. Okay, now the first block is your force, so what you can type here, force. Okay, another block is your resistance, which is R. Okay, now next thing is what we need to do, F minus R means force minus resistance. So for that I will add a sum block. So sum block, just double click on this sum block and change from round to rectangle, and here plus minus, because F minus R we need to do, and just okay, now done. Now here we need to connect some lines. Okay, connections we need to do. So for that connection you just select this force or constant block, and with this constant, sorry, with this sum block, by using control button. Okay, so automatically it will create a line. Another method is what, just simply select this force output to this input. Okay, now the next method is what, just you drag this one and you will see light blue color line is there. So just click on this line, you will automatically it will connect with this particular block. Okay, so like this you can do connections. Now next thing is what, we need to calculate the mass. So we need to add some mass here. Okay, so for that what you will do, you will just type here gain block. So I will add gain and connect this one. Now we need to integrate to get the velocity. So for that I will use integrator block. Integrator block. Done. Now select this one and we need to display some results. So for displaying result we will use display block, And for visualization we will use a scope and connect this one. That's all. Now here we need to save this model first of all. Okay, so model is saved at this phase. Now we need to change this stop time to 20 second. Done. Again we will go to MATLAB command window because we need to define this variables force, resistance and mass. Okay, so for that what I will do, I will just come back to the command window and here I will type F, which is your force, equals to 2000 Newton, R equals to resistance, which is your 500, and mass small m equals to 1000. So here you can see in your workspace all the variables are present with their respective values. Okay, now again I will come back to the Simulink window and here just type F. So you will see the value whatever we have written in the workspace related to force, it is coming here. Okay, 2000. No need to add manually here. So this is very good practice. Whenever you are using a big models during that time, this kind of activity is useful because suppose you need to add resistance in so many places if you are using a big model. So instead of writing manually, simply you can define in your workspace and directly it will fetch the details from there. Okay, so here I will just add R. So here you can see 500 is coming automatically. Apply. Okay, now for the gain we need to divide by m, so divide by m. Okay, so take the m value, apply. Okay, so this model is created. Now we will save this one once again and using some basic configuration settings, no need to change, we will run this model. Okay, so here you can see the result 30 and 30 is your 30 meter per second, or if you convert into kilometer it will be your 108 kilometer per hour, and in scope you can see the results of a graph. Okay, so let's double click and you can see the result. So you can customize this also by going to the style, and if you want to change the background color and all, you can simply select and you can change like this. Black, apply. Here you can change to red. Dimension also you can change. Okay, so this is active display is only one, so it is showing as a one. Okay, so like this. So thank you for watching this lecture. So now you have seen how to build a very simple vehicle velocity model in the Simulink. So start trying it yourself and see how results come from your by using a different values. Okay, so thank you so much for joining.